everyone, it's Amazing Buys, and you already know what today's video is going to be about. If you tuned into my short, this is going to be about Burberry Goddess's newest flanker. It is called Burberry Goddess Perfume with Vanilla and Leather. So if that intrigues you, if you're excited about this fragrance and just wonder what it's going to be like, that's what this review is going to be about. So if you enjoy this type of video, make sure you hit the notification bell, like, and subscribe. And let's get started. So if you guys are familiar with my channel, I talked about Burberry Goddess so many times. That is one of my favorite perfumes as far as vanillas. And this is coming from someone who does not like lavender. It's detectable in there, but it is good. They have come out with the original EDP, which is what I have. I enjoy it. I love it. They have come out with the EDP Intense. And now this is the newest one, which is Burberry Goddess Perfume with Vanilla and Leather. Comparing these notes to the other, the original EDP and the EDP Intense, I wasn't really gravitating towards this because it has a leather note in there. And I don't personally want leather on me, but I still want to know what this smells like. So I did go to the store and of course try it for you guys. Let's talk about the sizes and prices first before we get into the fragrance. So this comes in 4 different sizes. The travel spray is going for $40 and it's a 0.33 ounce bottle. A lot of people get that just to, get a feel of the fragrance, try it on for a couple of days to see how it works with them. The next size up is a 1 ounce bottle, which is going for $122. Burberry is technically a luxury line, so it is going to be kind of pricey. The next size up is a 1.6 ounce that is going for $165. And then the biggest bottle, which is a 3.3 ounce, is going for $199. That's a lot, but there are people who are like, hey, I want the OG, I like the luxury line, I want to get this. So it really depends on preference. I know somebody in the comment section is like, nah, I'm waiting for Lattafa. Listen, not everybody's pockets is the same. I'm not mad at you. All right, for the fragrance family, this is considered warm and spicy. Scent type is warm and sweet gourmands. And the key notes are lavender essence and raspberry accord. That is the top notes. The middle notes are a trio of vanillas. And then the base is suede leather accord. All right, now that I read that off to you about the specs, sizes, all of that, let's get into my thoughts about this. So obviously this does have the original DNA of Burberry Goddess. It definitely is there. It has the same warmth as the second flanker, which is Intense. That is something that they do share. So the Vanillas and Leather flanker has the same sweetness and warmness of the Intense version, but it smells different. If you think the OG, sweeter, and it definitely is the strongest, I will say. On the opening notes, it is definitely stronger than the OG and Intense. As far as the scent, it does open up with a little bit of raspberry in there, but it's in the background. You're mainly getting the vanillas and lavender. As it starts to dry down just a little bit, you smell like that smoky leatherness kind of like coming through in the background. But it's not bad. It literally smells very feminine, like the OG Burberry Goddess. So I was like, this isn't bad. I thought this was gonna be in your face, masculine, smoky leather. That's what I thought. I was assuming I wasn't gonna like it, but I actually really enjoyed it. Like I said, it's not an in your face type of leather, but it started changing. I would say within an hour, it definitely was getting more of the smoky leather scent with a tiny bit, like a touch of saltiness in there. And I was like, whoa, this is a little bit masculine for me. So the OG Burberry Goddess took the back seat, and now you're getting straight smoky leather, hint of salt, and it was strong. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and say this right off the bat, this scent is not going anywhere. This is a very strong perfume. It's definitely stronger than the OG and Intense. This is going to last you all day, and I'm pretty sure if you spray this on your clothes, it is going to last even longer. It is going to set in your clothes. Like I said, by hour 1, that really started to shine through. By hour 3, the salty and smokiness died down, and then you're getting leather with a hint of the OG DNA in the background. I was like, okay, maybe this isn't for me. I don't really like leather notes on me, but some women do. But I was like, okay, this isn't straight masculine anymore. This kind of smells unisex. Like, I could smell the vanilla and the lavender in the background of the leather scent. So I was like, I wonder what my husband's gonna think about this. Is he gonna think this is masculine? Is he gonna think this is feminine, unisex? What is it leading towards? Because hour 3, I'm like, okay, kind of went back to feminine. So finally arrived home, and I'm like, hey, I got this on me. Can you check this out? He was like, that's not bad. Y'all know him, his reactions. That's not bad. And I'm like, what is this leaning towards for you? And he was like, even though it is a very strong leather scent in there, it still smells feminine. And that's why I want to tell you guys, I feel like this is still, to me, it's unisex. A guy can pass off with this fragrance, especially how hour 2 changed, where it went straight masculine, like a smoky, salty, leathery scent. But I feel like a woman can still pass this off because hour 3-ish, it changed, and it pretty much is still smelling the same, where it's like, okay, it does smell like leather, but there's florals behind there. So in men's fragrances, they sometimes use floral, but that's how I feel like this could be unisex, because they use florals in the background sometimes. So we're now like hour 4 or 5-ish, still going strong. I tried it on the strip. I tried it directly on my skin. Like I said, this ain't going anywhere. You are getting your bang for your buck when it comes to longevity with this. I feel like that with the OG, but I know comparing all 3, I have the original and I have the intense version. There definitely is a difference in strength. Overall, I feel like this isn't for me because I don't really like leather notes on me. I don't mind smelling it on other people, but I don't personally like it on me. But yeah, you can't ignore that leather note in here. Even though it smells feminine, I feel like it's also unisex too. So I'm not really gravitating towards it. If I can say what it kind of reminds me of when I smell it, if you can think of like a biker girl or something, like she's still feminine, but she's rough around the edges. That's how I think of it. Or like maybe like a date night scent, but the girl has like a leather dress on or something. She's still feminine, but she's showing like that, you know, dark, sexy side or something like that with a leather dress. I feel like that's what this fragrance reminds me of. So comment below if you tried this, if you're interested in this, how you feel about leather notes in women's fragrance, because technically part of their women's category. But like I said, I feel like it still could work as unisex. All right, guys, don't want to make this video too long. That is my review. Thank you for watching. And as always, have fun, stay blessed, and happy shopping. Bye.